'Cause I know how you all say half the time it's not there for a few seconds. So, might have to refresh or go back in menu or whatever the hell. Anyway.
So, have you played Story of Seasons for the Switch?
No. That is the GameCube Harvest Moon game, I believe. If I remember
I don't
correctly.
know.
I think that was the GameCube one, wasn't it? I think it was. Been quite a while.
Oh, it's winter.
Yep.
Yes.
Clint wants an iron bar.
Okay. How do you play this game again?
You blow up, duck, and hide.
I think you're confusing it with Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, that's the PUBG speaking.
Has it switched already? You said you had gotten some stuff. I didn't think the games had switched. I thought that was next week.
Wait, what now? Oh, you mean
PlayStation
free?
Plus. Well, yeah,
Fall Guys was last month. It's a new month, Blue.
but it doesn't switch until Tuesday, I thought.
Well, they've got PUBG and Street Fighter V up right now.
Tuesday was the Force, Dan.
I don't know.
Tuesday was the Force, Blue. Get with the times.
I honestly have no clue what I was doing.
Well, you just kind of
Yeah,
have to.
same.
Yeah.
I'm literally just trying to figure out what buttons do what, and what I was messing with. The only thing I remember about our old playthrough, well, old, but was that I was doing the fishing. That's it.
Now, what I do when Nimble is getting this prismatic shard from the mine now. I remember that. Okay. Anyway.
What's the...
I think they're going back to your inventory.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oop, I got those ones. Okay, I have to physically touch them. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, gotta kind of refresh on how the fuck to do anything. Okay, we on 17th, so it's still be well. Do we already have some winter seeds? I would imagine I have them all planted. Did we move them over here? I think if I remember correctly,
Weren't we
Alan.
trying to get?
I think Alan
Weren't we trying to
reordered
get
a bunch of
everybody in the
stuff.
new mine?
What?
Weren't we trying to get like a bunch of bombs and stuff so we could all go into the new mine?
I don't know. Those are ancient seeds. Oh, hey, Pat. Square the kick, X the pass. How you doing? Let's see. Probably go with that. Don't get too crazy. Yeah, it's been a while since we last played. I think there was something I wanted, what was his name? Clint to upgrade for me, I believe. I can't quite remember. I think, won't we upgrade one of the farm animal houses too, actually, now I think about it? I think.
Probably.
Farms. Let's see. Cows, goats. Chickens, ducks. No rabbit.
Wabbit season.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think we were debating about upgrading one of the buildings. I think the chicken coop, I think. Let's see. Decided to buy again. I need a favor. I got a new hammer and I want to try on variety of metals.
Oh, we already did that one.
Well, Nembo, everyone gets it.
I know.
Oh, that's dog. For a second, I thought someone put one of those scarecrows in the middle of the tree. Yeah, hiding behind a tree for a second, I thought it was one of these yellow ones that look like Chica. Let's see. So, those. Yeah, I think we were messing around in the mine though, mostly. Oh yeah, there was the night market. God damn it. Yeah, I'll have to do that tomorrow. Let's see. I believe we already looked at everything that was for sale at the night market, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I can't quite remember what that was. Eh. Why would you walk in my way, you dummy? I do remember that really trippy fucking mermaid thing. That was weird. I think I read somewhere you can get some random item or something from that.
From what?
The mermaid thing.
No idea what that is.
You don't remember the trippy mermaid thing?
No.
Well, go back to the marketplace then.
I am busy right now. Trying to collect some hardwood.
Sign garlic. Treasure hunter. Fishing tackle. Fish don't escape while collecting treasures. Also slightly increases the chance to find treasures. Yeah, you can go and shove your spit overpriced painting somewhere where it don't shine. Yeah, this was weird. If I remember correctly, Aaron came in here first, and then he started saying, "What the hell?" And then I came in. I'm like, "Oh, well, this is strange." And then I started to see what the hell he was talking about.
Where am I supposed to go?
To the fall white boat.
The docks.
Oh, the docks. Okay, I was gonna say because I'm in town. I don't see nothing.
Well, boat should indicate the location kind of easier, I would think. Yeah, this is getting really strange all the way. I think once the show's over, though, I think it only plays once a night, so I think you'll have to wait until tomorrow.
Oh no, I gotta wait till tomorrow.
I don't know if it replays.
You know what? Now that we're over here, I do remember it.
Somebody's been eating a little too much quack tonight.
Crack.
Well, I don't know what else you would describe the events that just happened during that. Looks like somebody overdosing to me.
LSD. Come on, man.
Crack, drugs, whatever.
Well, see, the problem there is you need to hang out with Emily more.
Yeah, I didn't see anything worth buying of that.
What do you expect in a town where the mayor leaves his underwear in random people's houses?
Yeah, not exactly a very good meal. I mean, you think he could just go get him himself anyway. I mean, like, sheesh.
You also would think that she would realize whose underwear's been laying in her bedroom floor for, weeks.
That, and if they actually cared, you think they would, well, actually just give him back?
Whoever has, hay, or is it in this chest? Yeah, okay. I said we need to feed some of the cows.
Oh, crap, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Probably need to feed the chickens, too.
Well, hopefully there's more hay than what was in that chest, because I don't know if there's going to be enough.
I'm working on it. By the way,
I
chicken.
only have 2 more pieces here.
Oh, chicken.
Okay, we're good.
No time to put it back in the chest, though.
Sure there is. You've still got 2
Sure
hours.
there is.
Was it? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not whisking it.
It's 2 o'clock, yeah.
I don't remember the time. I just didn't want to whisk it.
Yep, you're good.
We've always had, like, everyone pass out at least once. I would not take another loss in profits.
It's gonna snow tomorrow.
Sweet.
Oh boy.
That means more Wayne. Wayne is good. I mean, I don't know how the snow really helps the plants much until it melts, but, I'm not one to complain.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Sometimes I'll complain on various topics. What the hell is that? Mudstone? I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
Level
a
5
gemstone.
foraging.
What?
Trees drop more wood or a chance for double harvest.
Well, to me, I mean, double harvest out of our crops or something specific.
No, it says foraged items.
Oh. Well, how much foraging do you do?
Some.
Versus how much do you not want to have to chop trees?
I think the point, the biggest thing is what happens at the next level.
I don't remember. I would imagine the tree one
do
would,
have a
would
fairly
have something to
upgraded
do with
axe.
wood, and the forging one would have something to do with forgeables, I would imagine.
Well, gee, you think so?
Hold on, I'm pulling up the wiki.
Hey,
Skills. Foraging.
Because I honestly don't remember. I mean, when I originally played, I just chose the stuff that interested the stuff I did, or that.
Okay. So if you pick Forester, you will have, at level 10, you'll have the choice between all trees have a chance to drop hardwood, and syrups sell for 25% more. With Gatherer, you have foraged items are always the highest quality,
Ah, that's
or
one I
locations
did.
of forageable items revealed on map.
alright, so we're going with Gatherer.
Yeah, if you do a lot of pigs, that highest quality is really good. But in the end,
Yeah,
it's
well,
your
not only
choice.
that, but I mean, if you go with the other one, what's your benefit? Hardwood, big deal. You can
Yeah,
go to the sacred forest and get like 12 hardwood a day.
hey, there's a lot of weird, questionable things in Stardew Valley when it comes to like the value over another. Upcoming Feast of the Winter Store. It's time for the community to come back together and get off Twitter and your damn Facebooks too.
I already left Facebook, man.
Yeah, I haven't been on Facebook since like 2016.
Oh, that's good, man. That's very good.
Well,
See on the
considering
25th,
I didn't
so
talk
we
to
got a bit of
anybody.
time. Let's see, that is... Yeah, that's the chick that lives in the woods. Probably a nice forgeable, probably be nice for her.
Yeah, I got tired of people spamming me wanting to know if I was coming to the 10-year reunion.
At least you got that notification. I never got anything about reunions.
Yeah, neither did I. I've never gotten a thing for a reunion.
Well, see, it wasn't a letter or anything. It was people on Facebook who I barely talked to in high school who somehow found my Facebook post and were spamming me wanting to know if I was coming to the reunion.
That's why you don't make your stuff public.
Huh. But I never even got that.
Oh crap, no, I realized.
Well, obviously, I was more popular than you were.
Ooh.
Probably were. I have no problem admitting that. I was a dork in high school. Hell, I'm
So
still
was
a dork.
I.
Yeah, we were pretty much dorks, so
I mean, we were part of the anime club, so...
Well, my school wasn't even popular enough to have a club.
yeah.
So I was going to feed the turkeys, but, you know, somebody has all of the hay in his pocket.
Coming. Well, like I said, I don't remember the time was. I'll drop it back in this time. I was just like, do it, go bid. Do the cows need some? Because Dan said
Yes.
some. Okay. I can't remember if I can split the stack. I'll see if I can get split up. So westy on everything. Let's see. I think. Yeah. So let's just split put like 100 in now. Okay.
Don't walk away while I'm trying to milk you.
There we go.
So dirty.
But yeah, I just did one number at a time, so I was like, fuck it, just go bid, I'll own it by the game.
Oh, I've got one now.
What's this chest up here?
Keep that. I think that was just random gear nobody was using. Well, if you had like an old thing you didn't want anymore, and then anyone else who finds it an upgrade can take it. Be like, oh, this is a better weapon, I'll take it. Which, speaking
It
of which,
also looks like we got several of the items for the harvest fair in
oh
there.
yeah, I think we stashed those in there too.
Hmm.
Soon I'll be putting my sword in now.
You will?
Yes, because for now, I am He-Man, Master of the Universe!
Okay.
And now I got the most powerful weapon in the entire game.
Well, sounds to me like you've finished the game then, so
Well, I don't know about that.
guess we're here for nothing.
Let's see how... Hey, I found the prismatic shard in the mine though, so... Let's see, my old weapon was 30 to 45. This is 60 to 80. And it has plus
Wow.
4 speed. Dang. That's pretty fucking crazy. I'm gonna have to try in the mine.
Okay, somebody got the mushroom cave already.
Oh, you found the mushroom cave?
At the top of our
that. I
little
thought you meant the
thing.
mine. Damn it.
After years of searching, I found the mushroom cave.
Well, you gotta remember, which I'm gonna assume you probably don't, that there is a level in the mine that has nothing but like mushrooms in it. And I think it moved 2 levels down every day. So basically once you find it, you can basically always keep track of where it is. I don't remember if it's 2 or 5. Hey, it's a shit ton of mushrooms. That's free money. And we have the whole mine explored. So basically it's easy pickings to go down, loot all the mushrooms and sell them and then leave.
Right.
Right. But nobody's found the mushroom level yet. So.
Let's see.
I'm just saying, it's free
Aw.
money. And it's a
I've already
lot of
given her-
mushrooms. We're not talking about like 5. We're talking about you're probably gonna walk out with like 50 or something.
50, woohoo!
Man,
What?
what died and let your happiness go away?
My marriage?
Oh. Well, that's kind of depressing. Well, looks like somebody already got this artifact horned in, so I guess I'll be selling that. I don't think there's anything neat to really get from the Oasis lady.
Oh yeah, it's Thursday. Or no, wait, she comes around on Fridays and Sundays, right?
Maybe? Just a tad bit rusty and all that.
Oh, I mean, heck, we haven't played in a day or two.
I know, it feels like a millennia.
Feels like a millennia.
Well, I could swing by it real quick if you want.
Whatever.
Hey. So that. I have all the wood mints.
Oh,
Hmm? What?
I'm getting the cutscene for the pan.
The pan? You mean the gold thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did that. Yeah, I remember. We did that, and we were trying to explain, I think, to Dan how worthless of an item it is.
Yeah, because I had never seen it before.
Because it takes up one inventory slot. Then you have to find a sparkle in the water, which aren't very common in my experience. And then you waste time hoping you get something good out of that one spot.
And normally what? You get like a stone?
You get some kind of ore usually, but I think there's a chance of getting locks too. I don't quite remember. I only used it a few times and I was like, this feels like a waste of my very highly wanted inventory spots. But hey, who knows? Maybe the update made it slightly better. I don't know. Like I said, really, when you look at a lot of the mechanics, you can see a lot of imbalances and so on things. But, you know,
I mean,
it's
then
not like...
again, on a river farm, the pan might actually be more useful.
Maybe.
True.
But, you know, it's not like it's a giant versus game where you need to worry about balance. It's just giving you a bunch of options of what you prefer and not to prefer, so... Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you know what I prefer.
No comment. Yeah, I remember. I wanted to upgrade my hoe.
No comment.
He's going for the fancy, expensive one.
Make sure that she gives you the whole hour this time.
I can't help it.
You can't help it that you're too quick.
Man, give me winter fruit, not vegetables or whatever. Not mud. I don't want mud. I want things I can sell.
You want winter fruit, and all she's giving you is nuts.
One day, somewhere in the comments, there'll be some kind of trap-related comment about that. And I will blame you.
Holy cow!
Yeah, there we go. Holy cow, what?
That fish did not want to be caught.
Yeah, some of them pretty desperate to escape. They're pretty weird like that.
Yeah, and I don't have any of the stupid things that keep them around. What's this? Increases bite rate. No, I've got one that's a little better. Hold on.
I guess it's time to upgrade.
Well, no, I have the makes your catch more secure. No, I have the fishing rod that'll do it, but I just didn't have one equipped.
It was like... Okay. Yeah, I probably should just hold on to those for... tomorrow.
Of course, now that I've got the right hook attached, I'm not going to get that fish again.
Let's just put him here. That's it now. And of course, those would all be the.
Nope, of course not.
Ooh, and diamond.
Diamond! Woo, got a diamond!
Everyone loves duplicating diamonds. Don't you?
Quick, hurry up and sell the fish.
Yeah, I was tempted to, but I was like, I'll just do it tomorrow.
Do we have a duplicator?
Yeah. That's why I just got the diamond.
Must be in your house.
Yeah, it's in his bedroom.
Of course it is. God forbid he shares any of the wealth with us.
It's okay, I've run in there and stolen it a couple times.
I don't remember. I think it was a museum reward, wasn't it?
Might be. I don't know.
I think it.
I don't
that
think so,
case, we'd
because
all
then
have
we
it.
would have all had it.
Yeah.
I think it was a community center reward.
Yeah, that
don't we all
probably
get them
was
too?
No, we only get one of those.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was the community center. Either way. Which, actually, speaking of which, if I remember correctly, we only had, like, very few things left to do in there, too. If I remember correctly.
So, Josh, what do you consider beating the game? Getting all the candles lit? Getting the
For
community
this?
center up and running?
Most people consider the combination of getting your grandpa's blessing and finishing the community center usually as the end game for Stardew is what most people consider it. I probably would go with the same thing, honestly.
Okay, so yeah, you consider both of them.
Let's see. So I have just the regular. Oh yeah. So
Well,
there's copper. Oh, there ain't much copper.
Pig Lady's here and she's selling a bunch of fishing stuff.
Yep.
Yay, fishing stuff.
I guess Dan's gonna be getting a lot of that then.
How do you use the stupid pan? Because there's a gold spot down here.
I don't
You equip it
know.
and use it on the gold spot.
I can't reach it.
Does anyone remember how much copper you gotta use for your tool upgrade?
5.
5.
That was weird.
And that should give me that thing.
Yeah, I think it's always 5, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always 5 of whatever the metal is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go and get my hoe upgraded, and I'm gonna
Did you
go into
finally
the
reach
mine.
it?
Huh?
Yeah, it was over here, like in the middle between you and me. And I was actually right here facing down, and it let me use it.
Also, it brings up an interesting question. Oh, I got a tool thing. It also brings up an interesting question if it can be used multiple times by everyone, or just one.
What?
Like, if it's there for all three of us and we can all three do it, or if one person does it and it vanishes for everyone else.
Well, Aaron was on the same screen right next to where it was, and he didn't say anything about it, so
Okay,
I'm guessing it's just
that's
one.
why I thought about it.
Oh,
Oh, what?
I just accidentally put the hay into the dispenser.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well. Have
Kick him
fun
off
with
the
that.
farm.
Okay. Working on that. Let's try out this Galaxy Sword. Why are you guys not playing Fall Guys? Well, I doubt Aaron claimed it. And I don't know if Dan claimed it. I did tell him to claim it, but I don't know if he did.
If only he was part of the stream and you could ask him.
Well, that's kind of why I'm saying.
I claimed it, but I don't have it downloaded.
Okay.
If we want to play, I can download it real quick. I can't imagine it'd be that much of a download.
For Matt, when we tried it after Vermintide, it only took him 30 minutes. But I'm gonna probably take a guess that Aaron probably didn't claim it.
I honestly could not tell you.
Well, then I would say that's probably a no then.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, they actually can survive a few hits. Still demolishes them though.
It honestly just looks so stupid to me. I wouldn't have claimed it if you hadn't have said so.
Well, like I said, it's... I wouldn't say it's awful, but I wouldn't sit there and play it to the amount that a lot of other people have.
Yeah.
And you never know. Might become more interesting down the road. Might become worse.
Are we keeping any of these mushrooms for anything?
Not that I particularly know of.
Alright, just checking before I sell them all.
That's true, though. Dan could let his kids play it. I would imagine they probably would like it.
Oh, yeah. But,
yeah, it looks like I missed it.
Yeah, it was last month's Plus game. This month is PUBG.
honestly, I don't know. Like, with this whole Battle Royale thing, especially with Fortnite and PUBG and all, I think I'd rather get a root canal than play those games. They don't interest me at all.
Fortnite was okay when it was new, but then you got all the tryhards.
Well, it's like the guys at work. They want me to play the Call of Duty PUBG game, Warzone.
Yeah.
It's free. But they're like, you know, oh man, yeah, we play all the time. I'm like, yeah, well, you enjoy it.
Yeah, it's Call of Duty. I don't think you're missing much.
Well, no, it's Call of Duty with a, or it's PUBG with a Call of Duty paint job.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mario Battle Royale thing's gonna be really interesting, because tons of people, like you said, lots of people have made jokes about that. Now it's like, well,
So,
now it exists.
speaking of, Josh,
What?
have you already pre-ordered the limited run physical edition of the Mario All-Stars?
That whole thing.
What?
I'm thinking of just making a video on that whole thing.
Peanut
Wait a
Butter
minute,
Gamer
what
already
now?
did.
And what?
So, the Super Mario 3D All-Stars,
Okay.
they're going to have a limited run on the physical edition.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
After that, it'll be digital only.
nope, even the digital
What?
version's going down.
Oh, it's limited on digital also?
Yep. Even
What
the
is it?
digital version will go away.
It's they've ported Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy, and put
that's-
them all to one disc.
But that's specifically why I've been considering doing a video on it, because
Wow.
so many people are pissed about. It's like, you kidding me? You're gonna make the digital version? They're basically doing the Disney Vault thing. Better buy
Yeah.
it now before it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Well, what are we gonna do this with downloads now?
Well, did you buy it?
Not yet. I don't know if I really want to.
I pre-ordered it.
On one hand,
Mostly
to be
because-
fair... Go ahead.
Well, mostly because I've been wanting to play Sunshine and Galaxy,
Yeah.
but, you know, I never had a
never
Wii, so
I never played either one of those.
neither have I. But now they've got them both on the Switch, so I went ahead and
Yeah.
ordered them.
Yeah, I mean Mario 64. I played it on 64, and I played the Game Boy re-release.
See, I have the DS version of N64.
I don't know if I have it, but I used to.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not remakes. That is some. They're just basically ports that they just touched up a little on. Mario 64 is probably gonna look the weirdest. But I mean, it's a good deal if you don't have any of the 3 games at all.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, see, I've
But-
got 64, but it's on the 64, so...
Yeah.
Which, you know, has a horrible controller.
I like the 64 controller.
I liked it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
As an adult, it hurts my hands.
I haven't played it in a long time, so I don't really remember having a problem with it like a lot of people always say when I was a kid, but I don't know about now.
Well, yeah,
I
that's
would-
what I just said. No, I had
I
no
know.
problem with it as a kid.
Right. Man, that rumble technology.
Oh, I can agree with that. I'm just saying when it's... Because, you know, Nintendo games usually get overpriced after their life anyway, so... I mean, I imagine if you were to get the 3 games on their original consoles used, they probably would equal more than that, so... I mean, in that sense.
Yeah,
But-
the original copies, yeah.
But in the sense that they'll... Because, you know, Nintendo always usually charges $60. They never was like, should we charge a little less? No. No. Max. Oh, am I full?
Oh yeah, any first party Nintendo game you're gonna pay out the nose for.
What the hell?
The dog is in my house again.
Okay, well, I got a weird note with a bunch of instructions, so I'm taking a picture of it. But I
He's
don't
supposed
know...
to be my dog. What the hell is he doing in your
I
house?
don't know whose house that is, though.
It's the blue house.
Well, yeah, it's blue, but off the top of my head, I don't know which one that was. Yeah, if you have all 3 games, it's not really a big thing unless you want them to be portable. Outside that, I don't really see it being a big upgrade. Maybe for N64, but for Sunshine and Galaxy, especially Galaxy's probably the least reason to get it. Unless you don't have a Wii, then I guess it's that, but... I mean, if you have it...
I also like all the people who are throwing a fit because they didn't include Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, it was weird, but it's probably because of space, I would imagine. That's what I would think. Because Galaxy 1's probably taking the majority of the space on the damn cartridge, probably.
Why is there a bowling ball in the fridge?
What? You mean the coconut?
Yes.
Because it's a coconut. Why is
Can
there
someone explain it to him?
Because you're a coconut. That's... Oh,
Looking at your inventory is just painful.
Yeah, I need to reorganize it a little bit.
A little bit.
Well, it just wasn't the mine.
Yeah, but half that stuff you don't find in the mine.
Well, the other stuff I'm keeping because I'm waiting for the crop to make a few more seeds before I sell them.
So what's with the fertilizer?
To fertilize the ground so the crops are better quality.
But why keep it in your inventory?
Because I'm the one. Because I'm the only one messing with it right now. Because they're forageables.
But are you planting stuff right now?
I will if there's more crops tomorrow.
You just said you were going in the mine.
I just came out of the mine and I just dumped most of the crap. Hey, hey, hey. Space,
Be
the
getting
digital
freaky
one
about
could
it,
have
man.
it. Now, yeah, they could have done it with the digital one. I don't know. I think the whole
For
thing's
that matter-
overall weird just because they're limiting the digital version.
For that matter, they could also have just done what several other companies have done and, you know, put the permission to download the digital version onto the physical copy.
That's true too. There's a lot of companies been being cheap asses and buying the smaller cartridges and making half or most of the games like downloads and shit. So
Who sold mixed seeds?
I didn't, unless it was an accident. Plus one ore per vein. Chance for gems to appear in pairs. Ooh, I think the pair thing would be nice. Because at this point, we shouldn't really have trouble getting gold, copper, and iron at this point. So I think the gem thing would be nicer. Yeah, I think I'd take that. Huh, that's interesting to note they're worth 0, though. But yeah, I'm really afraid they're gonna start like a whole fucking Disney's Vault thing by doing this, though. That is so like I get it in a business sense, but like it is not a consumer-friendly thing by any means.
The video game industry stopped caring about the consumer 10 years ago, dude.
More than that.
I'm just saying. Let's see. The last day is the 29th? What?
28.
28th, okay. So, see, I can't remember how many days it takes to grow, but I think this will probably be the last stuff I plant.
It should tell you on the seeds.
I don't think wild seeds tell you. Yeah, it just says though an assortment of wild seeds. I'm pretty sure it's fast enough to do it within that. So I think this will be the last one.
Maybe.
Pretty sure.
I thought it was around 8 days, but maybe not. Maybe the mixed seeds are quicker.
Yeah, they're usually pretty quick. I know they grow quicker than just about everything. Okay, West for sale. Dougie. But yeah, I totally agree with people being mad about the digital being... Because I really feel like that's a very scummy thing.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Because it's just trying to guilt you into spending your money now instead of waiting for it to go down. And it causes scalpers to raise the price, and then less of them to be in the wild, thus making the price higher. So there's less being sold for
In the
used
wild?
and shit. Yeah, because if it's going to be whale, people are going to feel more attached to hang on to it and not want to get rid of it. So that means there'll be less in the wild to be for sale, which will cause the scalping prices to be higher, thus causing a chain of events of not... And then, assuming they're going to do what they did with like the NES Classic and shit, and the other All-Stars collection on the Wii, if you remember that sold out. And then they reprinted it like a year or so later. So I'm sure...
The only All-Stars collection I know of is the Super Nintendo one.
No, that's what it is. It's that version.
Oh,
But,
okay.
on the Wii. The Wii version was originally a small thing. It sold out. People like, and it rose in price and shit. And then at some point, they made some more. And that's probably what they're going to do, because they did it with the NES Classic and SNES Classic. They sold out, they became expensive, people wanted them more, and then they made some more, and... So, I don't think... Because you gotta consider, even if they're straight out ports, they had to waste time to make sure they're gonna work on the Switch and shit.
Well, they aren't straight out ports because they did change them all over to widescreen.
Well, I mean, they've touched them up, but I mean, like... The point is they still had to put some effort to make them function on the Switch. And to make the digital version itself limited, that sounds like a complete waste of everyone's time then. There were some worms near the north entrance of town, by the way. I'd get them, but mine's kinda in the shop. Feel free to take whatever jab you want. There's also some in front of the community center. But, yeah, I mean, it seems like a waste of everyone's time if they just like, okay, good job doing all that work for a year to make them work and everything on the Switch. We're gonna pull them off and never fucking sell it again. I'm pretty sure that they're going for the Disney Vault shit. It'll be like a year or something, and then they'll be like, oh, well, the demand's been pretty high, so we're gonna re-release it. Yeah, I gotta say, the day that got announced, that was like all I literally saw on Twitter. Was just people, what the fuck? How do you make it fucking limited? Man, you got a lot of extra pans, Willie. That's like the third one you've given out. It's almost like you got no life.
I know you're not talking about me.
I said Willie.
It's almost like he's a computer program or something.
Right.
Oh, fine.
What's up, man? Oh. Yeah, nobody wants any rabbit.
Well, it'd be kind of hard to get the rabbit from there. Just a
I
little
can send
bit.
them airmail.
Except that's a crime.
No, it's not. People mail animals.
When the fuck could you mail animals?
They go by plane, dude. We've taken our dogs different places and stuff.
Yeah, when you take them with you. Not when you just mail... Here, Mr. Postman.
They don't have to know that I'm not on the plane.
I mean, I'm sure people have tried. I'm not doubting that, but I'm certainly pretty sure mailing anything that's alive isn't legal. Taking it on a plane trip with you to, like, a vacation or something isn't a crime. Mailing it through, like, the mail service is.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick a bunny in an envelope.
No, but I mean, even if you put it in a box, it still would be illegal.
I'll put holes in a box.
That's not fixing the problem. Plus, you're gonna trust, like, you were just complaining about them damaging a package of yours or something.
Oh, I wouldn't send it FedEx. I'd send it UPS.
Oh, dear
How about
Lord.
this? I will drive it to your house.
And the awful sounds slightly more interesting now.
Yeah, but the price just went way up.
And the whole thing just fell apart. The whole thing
I don't even know what the hell the rabbits sell for.
I wouldn't imagine much, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, probably
Depends
not.
on the rabbit.
Little baby rabbits.
I mean, I'm sure there's
I'm talking about the
probably
breed.
someone breeds
Some-
The
and
breed?
probably...
I don't know. It was a rabbit den we found in the yard.
Well, then that's probably very cheap.
You just abducted a bunch of wild bunnies?
Kind of. My wife is part of this. I don't know if you guys know Rover.com.
Oh, fuck this floor.
But she's part of Rover.com, and this lady, she does dog stuff for. The dogs had this rabbit's nest cornered in their yard. They wouldn't leave it alone, so she took the bunnies home with her.
It works.
Yeah, so now we have 6 baby bunnies.
So if you go into the mines, floor 91 is a slime nest.
Yeah. Well, the irony on that is I literally just did that. Exactly as you said.
And nobody's found the mushrooms yet.
Nope. Now with the sword now, though, I could probably clear half the mine if I came straight into the mine in the morning.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's every, like, 2 floors, 5 floors, but it moves a certain amount of floors every day, and it does it the exact same amount every day. So, if you locate it, you always know it's like a few floors below whatever it was.
Yeah, but then, like, you're gonna forget to calculate one day, and you're gonna lose it again.
Oh, I'll probably write it down.
Right, but then you're gonna forget about it one day and go, crap, is it 94 or 98?
Well, as long as it's not that big of a difference, you can probably just keep going down.
Maybe, depending on how much time you have. Ooh, rusty spur!
Back away. You got quite a bit of health though. These little things with football helmets. You know that thing got slimier still. And there we go. Could use some more knockback on the sword though.
Just take your sword and be happy with it.
No.
Right? Yeah, I've got the best sword in the game. This sword kind of sucks.
I didn't say it sucked. I'm just saying it could use some knockback. No one said it was perfect.
I didn't say it sucked either. I said it kinda sucks.
I didn't say that either, though.
Hi, puppy. There you go. This is my house. You stay in my house.
Yeah, you and your dog. What's it ever done for us? Oh, I don't got my hoe. Damn it.
Yes, I am an animal person.
No, you're
You're
not.
about
You're
to
a
finish.
monster.
Ooh. Yeah, you might want to eat something, man.
Now I know some gems are used in some recipes. I'll just keep them for now. Have to look over. Can probably do that one.
Did you get out of bed?
Yeah. I was looking at my skill levels to see how I was on everything.
Oh, okay. Just say, I thought it said 2 out of 3, and then it jumped up.
You know, since we're gonna have to wait another half an hour for Josh.
Yeah.
You make it sound like it's gonna be a wheel half an hour or something.
It might be.
I just figured I'd make a little copper, damn it.
Who needs copper?
Well, I still got a lot of tools that need upgraded. I think I did my pickaxe once. I did my watering can twice. And then I'll be having my hoe done.
Oh, level 7 combat.
How many days did it wet?
At level 8 mining.
Nice.
Jeez.
How many days did it take him to do a tool? Wasn't it like 3?
2 or 3.
I think it's 3.
It'll give you a pop-up when he's done.
Really? That must be new.
No, I'm fairly certain it's always giving you a pop-up telling you that he's got a tool waiting for you.
Maybe I'm just not observant.
Maybe you're just all crazy, is what the truth.
I know that.
Yep, it just did.
Don't forget to watch the Queen of Sauce.
Yep, pumpkin pie.
Oh.
How you doing? Hope window hasn't been too hard on you. Anyway, I'm going to ask you for some hardwood. Take care.
Did anybody feed the animals yesterday?
Ah!
No.
Yeah, they're all not happy.
If I remember correctly, you volunteered to do the animal stuff, didn't you? I can't remember. Because I think you were doing your cattle for the animals, right?
I was doing my character for mining.
Mining? Oh, there's no weed in there. Oh yeah, you said you put them back in the dispenser.
Yeah, so then it should go automatically.
No, you have to get the highest one to do it automatically.
Yeah, we'd have to upgrade them both again in order for it to be automatic.
That sucks.
There's no way to get like more than one at a time. Oh.
For what?
You're only going to get one because
Oh, yeah.
there's only one spot left.
Yeah, then you can't get more once. I'm trying to win. Oh yeah, didn't you have to like grab it, then put it in a chest, and grab another one?
If you grab it in your
Yeah,
inventory, then
but
put
there's
it
no
away
point
in
in
the chest.
putting it in a chest right now.
Oh no, I just was trying to remember how to do it. So I was just like, I don't remember.
It's like the whole point of putting it in a chest is to clear space for more.
Yeah,
But we don't have any more growing, so
Yeah. Let me go see how much an upgrade is. What we need.
well, we definitely have the money for it right now.
We just, I think, when I
The
think
question is,
about
do we
it, I
wanna
think
spend
we
that
needed
money?
some hardwood and stuff, I think, was the problem.
Oh yeah, right. Where's the hardwood?
So the deluxe coupe, we need 500 wood and 200 stone. And the deluxe barn, we need 550 wood and 300 stone. And I think we have like jack shit in wood right now.
We've got 98 wood. We've got 854 stone.
Yeah,
So what was the hardwood for?
certain things. There ain't a lot of things
Yes,
that
I know
need it.
certain things. What certain things?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. All I can tell you is just certain things. Certain
Hardwood
things
fences.
require it. Top of my head, I don't remember. I only remember a few recipes I ever made needed it.
Well, I've got 18 hardwood.
Well, good. Go get some frickin' wood. Wood.
Isn't there a machine that turns hardwood into wood or wood into hardwood or
I
whatever?
think there was.
I think there's a recipe that lets you turn hardwood into wood.
Hmm.
Ah,
Our
Josh.
dog is sitting in
What?
the middle of the river.
I'm not getting Yeah, I got that one.
The dog is sitting in the middle of the river.
It can swim.
He won't let me open those because he's working on my axe.
Oh, okay. What a stingy bastard. 3 walks. 5 gold.
What do you mean? You got a nice axe.
Which one that's Jim.
The museum guy has coffee for us.
Woohoo!
Oh my goodness, coffee. What will I ever do? And so let's see. By the way,
You'll
does
drink the
anyone
coffee?
else have this mysterious spot to like the far left of their menu? Like I keep having that and I don't.
What?
When you have your menu open, my hand can move off the menu to the left. Like if you look at the stream.
Yeah, that's how you drop stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just like.
If you drop it off to the left, it lands on the ground. If you drop it off to the right, it goes into the trash can.
See, those apparently been donated. I don't remember that. Maybe I just never noticed it until now. I don't usually drop stuff, so. I don't know how I never noticed that. Or maybe, I don't know, just for some reason I keep having it end up go that way when I'm moving around in my menu. So, who has a blue house? Mayo Lewis has a blue house.
I think it's actually... If you go to the bottom left corner of town, there's a blue house.
Oh, the wrecked one? Let's
No,
see.
not
Pit-
outside of town. The bottom left corner of town.
Oh. Well, let me look here. Yeah, because the house doesn't look like the one in the picture. It has a window in the top middle. See.
What are you
Yeah,
looking
it
for?
looks like this one. I have a note that showed a picture of a house and a bunch of instructions. So, at least if I'm looking at white, it wants me to start the house. I'm assuming.
Okay, read the instructions and I'll walk.
Okay, well, it says left, up, white, up, white, down, left, down, left, down, check mark. Not sure if the check mark means to investigate. Oh, hi. Now, I don't know if it has to be... Well, I guess I could just go where you are. Unless it physically wants me to do it.
Yeah, I may not have done that right.
Hmm.
So left,
Okay.
up, right, up.
If you want, you can just go to the stream and look at it. Got it displayed right now.
Whoa, what the heck happened?
Right. Down, left, down, left, down, check mark. Okay.
Now, one thing to note, though, is there is a wee little teeny small dot above that force left, which I'm not sure what that's supposed to
Okay.
mean. What?
So, there is a spot in the path here that it will not let me use my hoe on.
Okay, wait. Let's see.
I'm in front of Mayor Lewis's house.
Oh. How the hell did you end up all the way over there?
I went in the direction the arrow pointed until I ran into a wall and then changed directions.
Oh.
What the hell kind of cart game is this?
Yeah. I guess it was worth a shot. Well, I might have to look up about how to do that then.
By the way, you know you can pull that note up in game, right?
Yeah, now you mention it, actually, I think there was a tab for it.
Yeah, it's under collections.
No! Oh.
Yeah. It just calls it
Is there a
Secret
point to doing
Note
these stupid
19. Nothing else. That's definitely
Is
the
there a
house in the
point
picture.
to doing what?
Huh?
The games in the bar.
Oh,
As
the
far as I
little
know, no,
rodeo
there's
thing?
not.
I tried that rodeo thing before. It gets pretty rough after a while.
No, there's another one. It's a cart game.
Oh. Well, that's new.
It's like the Donkey Kong minecart level. A pain in the butt.
Oh, Lord, no. I'm gonna have to take a look at this, you know. Jamio Con? Endless mode? Lord, no. Oh, and you can't even see the clock. That's not good. It was 8 something.
Oh, thanks. Oh, no! Oh! Oh, you can see the clock. It's like not once you
there it
start
is.
the
Yeah.
once you start the game, it shows up in the corner.
Oh, shit. Oof.
Good luck, Josh. I couldn't even get past the first level.
Oh, let's see what I can do. Ew. Oh no!
I would advise not running into the barricades.
Now that is way behind the stream.
Not well.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm looking at it on a mobile phone.
It's like, I'm always
also
dying
advise-
to something completely different. Now is the stage different? Oh, that was way too early. See, now you know why I don't like Donkey Kong Country now, folks.
Because you have no coordination.
You gotta hold it down, just the white mount.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, you gotta do like a small jump though. So now the stage is different.
Yeah, it changes every time.
Anyway, is there like a way to exit out?
Touchscreen, I think.
There we go. I was gonna be like, it'd be kind of stupid not to make a way for me to just get out. It's not like I don't have to go home or anything eventually.
It's only midnight. Bar doesn't close till 2 in the morning.
Yes, Gaiman. Quite aware it's getting late. Well, it's got corona. Time to quarantine him.
I just
Cool,
realized
that
I've
means
been
2 weeks
muted.
off work.
You've been muted. GG.
Yeah, I was making comments about you jumping down the holes.
GG. And he makes fun of me.
I've got family who come stomping through.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, time to go, dude. Throw your holly. Just don't need it. Seriously, I need to start charging money for sleeping in my bed at this point. It's basically a bed and breakfast at this point.
I've never gotten breakfast.
Well, I've never gotten money, so it's all fair now, isn't it?
I expect a Western omelet with sausage patties in the morning.
Okay, as long as there's 1,000 gold on the table, you shall get such.
Okay.
Oh
No
my
problem.
god, no. No, no, no. No. Move, you stupid dog.
That's happened to me before.
I can't get to bed. I can't get to bed.
Please tell me you're in the house at least.
I'm in the house, but I
Okay.
couldn't get to the bed.
At least we
The
won't
dog
get
was
robbed.
in the doorway.
Long as you didn't get us robbed. You had me really freaking out though, because you don't usually go like that. Like, no, no, no! It's a go deal. Well, Dan, you need to take care of your dog. It's causing trouble on the farm. Took out one of the workers.
I'll take care of my dog just as soon as I get my helmet.
This is blackmail.
Hold on. Let me just sell this golden pumpkin, then I'll get you your 10,000 gold.
What? My gold pumpkin. No good fun. Okay, anything grown yet? And see, actually now I think I remember what the problem was, because it's winter, the trees aren't regrowing, and we're just like, well shit, we can't get any wood. Because the only thing that respawns is the stumps, I believe, right now.
I believe you can buy it.
But why would you want to do something crazy like that?
Otherwise, we're gonna have to wait.
Well, I mean, it's almost the end of the season anyway, so...
Almost, yes.
It's not like much else left.
There's tons of stuff left. What are you talking about?
Like what?
Like fishing? Like going into the mine?
Oh.
Like robbing the liquor store?
Forgot about this. Wait, what?
What? I didn't say anything.
Sure. Too bad you don't find a lot of wood in the mine.
Depends on which mine you go into.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can. Holy crap.
But I said not a lot, though. usually what you get from those bales and that. So I'm floor 1, see how far down I can get. And see if I can find maybe the mushroom level. Ooh, what the hell? I think I activated a secret level because these are not low level enemies, it's all these skeletons. And I think Pad just sent me a message. Yeah, you hold. No, 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 no. Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, you're not usually the one that says no, 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 ow, ow, ow. Josh, on the other hand.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Well, it helps if you don't activate every monster in the room at once.
That wasn't exactly my intention. Yeah, this is only floor 3. Like, what the fuck are these things doing here? Must be like some new kind of event thing. Hey, a Mega Bomb.
What mine are you in?
Just the regular mine. It's literally floor 3 of the regular mine.
Yeah, I've never seen them enemies.
No, yeah, you did. Do you have the golden scythe? They're inside the golden scythe cave.
Oh, okay, so then it's not
Okay,
the regular
I'm just
cave.
going, because for some reason they'll just keep coming now. So, I guess there's a random chance of finding a floor like that.
In any floor that has that fog like that is just going to continuously respawn enemies.
That was definitely very weird, though. I just want to try and see how far I can get and look for these damn mushrooms. That's all I want. It's so much. Hey, crap. Bug meat?
Are we saving the syrup for anything?
One of them we needed for hives. Beehive needs maple syrup. Oak resins is for kegs. So, yes.
Alright, well, I'll put some in the chest there.
We'll want lots of beehives, and once I get my house or someone else's house or once we get more house space, we'll want more kegs. Once somebody gets a basement, we'll need lots of kegs.
Right.
What?
Nothing.
You know, if we all 3 fucking get basements, man, that's gonna be a lot of fucking kegs. Wine stuff and shit. Oh. Stupid mole. Oh, there's the exit. Let's go ahead.
Okay, I don't remember how you read the notes.
You have to have it selected, and then, like, when you use a tool. Which is actually kind of funny, because I actually had an instance where I forgot that, and you told me it. Anything interesting? Hopefully nothing about Bale wanting honey.
No, it was a note about what various people in town like.
No.
Which I don't need because I have the internet.
Yeah. That's kind of only really interesting if you're doing a blind thing. I got a dwarf scroll from a bug. Not sure if I should ask how the hell... stupid mole. Not sure if I should ask why a bug is somehow carrying a dwarven scroll.
Maybe you just killed a dwarf.
Huh. An interesting theory.
Okay. That was not as productive as I'd hoped.
What'd you do?
I went to the desert to cut down the desert trees. We got just over 100 wood.
Ah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Still.
I did that when I got my sword. But yeah, not much to get there. Get a bit, but we need like, basically if we want to do both of them, we need like 1,050 wood.
Well, right now we have 200.
Well, that's, you know, close to half enough for one of them. So it's progress.
Re-elect Mayor Goldie Wilson. Progress is his middle name.
Really? Where's all the fixed roads? Keep walking this dirt road to town. It's awful.
That's because he's not the mayor of Stardew Valley.
Let's see. That's all the monsters. Give me an exit. Because I'm a little below
Give me the
halfway
money!
my energy. There we go. Guess I'll have to take one out. Got my way. Punk. Somebody give me an exit, deal. Oh, got no. And exit, sweet. Wait, what the? No pants? Baggy pants. I don't know how I found baggy pants down here.
You
No.
probably tripped over him.
Okay, it
Haha.
was hit X, but it's a note. Parts still needed for my great invention yet. A gold ball, lithium ball, a battery pack, diamond, and strawberries. No, have strawberries fit into that, but okay.
If you have to ask, you're not ready to find out.
Well, I do know she, like, one of her favorite gifts is strawberries, if I remember correctly. On the upside, I'm getting a lot of insect stuff for you. Ew. About the 20. Come on, Mushroom Cave. Think of all the extra money. No monsters, so. Come on. There we go. Ooh, lots of bugs here. Oh, that one gave me an exit. 19. Yeah, since I'm gonna let the crops finish up, if I could just find where the damn it is. See, how deep was the mine? 100 levels?
120.
120. probably gonna have to make this the final floor. Come on, something give me exit, because I need out of here.
Break all those barrels and get some wood.
Well, what do you think? I was just gonna ignore them?
Yes.
No, I don't think they're gonna give me much. Come on, give me exit. Come on. Not the big ones, small ones. There we go. Go, feet, go. I don't need to be the next person that passes out. What's that above your head? Are you holding a purple spoon?
It's a fishing lure.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I kept holding it, but
I'm just like, what are you carrying a purple spoon to bed for? Level 5
Heroin.
combat.
Obviously, he wanted a spoon.
All attacks deal 10% more damage. Critical strike chance increased by 50%. Ooh.
Fighter gives you the option to get more health at level 10.
What's Scout do?
I don't remember.
So I can get Vital and then get the option for more health. That 50% chance critical sounds pretty nice, though. A 10% base increase permanently, or 50% chance increase of getting a critical? What do you think, Alan?
Combat. Level 10. If you choose fighter, you get the option to deal an additional 15%. Above that,
So a total
if you
of
choose
20.
defender, you get an additional 25 HP. If you choose scout, your options are your cooldown on whatever your X move is cut in half, or your critical hits do more damage.
Yeah, I think I'll go with Vital.
Yeah, fighter also gives you an additional 15 HP immediately.
Oh. Doesn't
Or
mention
at least it does
that.
according to this. Yeah, it doesn't say it in there, but according to this, it gives you 15 HP also.
Oh, well, that's not a bad trade-off either. I don't think there's any way to look at your actual, like, number statistics of health.
If you use the right
there is.
stick to bring up the mouse, you can move it over the health energy bar.
Oh, okay.
Yep, what he said. Whoa, look at this.
You realize you have to give me all those, though, right?
Doesn't matter, you get the farming for picking them, not selling them.
No, not the selling. I want to make a few seeds. Not too
Well, that's
many.
fine, but
Probably like
I'm still
just
getting
30.
I'm still getting the farming experience for picking them up.
Yeah,
That's what I
that's
care
fine.
about.
And that's fine. I'm just saying I want to have a few winter seeds for next year, and then the rest will go all the profits. I gotta get rid of all this mining crap I have. Ah.
One of you should have just grabbed some fishing bait.
And
So what?
I just threw fishing bait at you two, so one of you grabbed it.
Well, like I said, I have a bunch of bug stuff, which I'm gonna put it in this force chest over here, Dan. This bug meat for you.
Okay.
Let's see. And I found rice shoots down the mine.
Yeah, we've already got a bunch of those.
And I think we were putting dwarven stuff in one of these too. Yeah. Put that now. Yeah, I got 9. Put these in here. Okay. Set those out for now. Close it now, box it now.
Man, pulling crops doesn't screw up your energy?
No. No, it does not.
I'll say either that or I have a ton of energy.
Nope. It doesn't consume any of them. Okay, all done?
Well, there you go, all your stuff.
Okay. Oh, do you just dump them in the chest?
In the green one, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, there's even chests up here I didn't know about. Let's see what's
yeah,
up here.
Aaron sorted a bunch of the seeds.
Ah,
So,
I was sorting them out based on
seasons.
what season they were.
yeah.
So, I have 2 winter seeds left. I think about 30 would be fine. You get 10 for one of each, so very easy. So, I'll just do 3, and I'll give 30 to start for the next. Yeah, maybe actually 40, because we'll probably have more sprinklers and things next, so. Yeah. Leaves tons to sell. Oh yeah, don't forget to have some kind of gift for your whoever.
Oh.
I'll keep.
Yeah. I'll give her some driftwood.
I mean, I guess you can, but I don't think that's gonna make your relationship really good. I mean, it's your choice.
Could give her some coffee.
I've already maxed out my relationship, so.
Geez, somebody's trying to get married quickly. What the hell the whole grandpa thing's gonna work?
Well, first you have kids.
No,
and your kids
I
grow
mean
up and have kids.
is he gonna evaluate us individually as a group, or does everything we just do contribute to one set of stats?
I don't know.
And hence the question. I didn't expect you to answer it. I'm just saying it was just something I was just wondering.
Why would you pose a question and not want an answer? That's foolish.
I wouldn't mind having an answer, but well, we phrase. I wasn't expecting you to know the answer. Does that sound?
The answer is 17.
Oh. Well, that explains.
I thought it was 42.
No,
Well, now I'm just
this isn't
confused.
Hitchhiker's Guide.
Now I'm just confused.
You've never read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Or watched the movie, apparently.
It's okay, I haven't done either one. I just know what you're talking about.
Huh. Apparently Linus
I've done both.
Apparently Linus was good friends with the rock that was blocking that hole.
Oh, darn.
He said that he's glad he got to move on to see the world.
So how's the movie? Is it as good as the book?
Not really.
Nah, nothing ever is.
Then again, it's also partly because they only did like the first fifth of the book.
Oh, really?
So what did the movie do? Just end on a cliffhanger then?
Your favorite?
No.
Or did they just find some stupid excuse to
Whoa.
fast forward to the end? Anyway.
Yeah, the stupid excuse was budget.
Go now. Maybe. Rocks. Hey, that one actually had some wood in it.
That's what she said?
Sure.
Josh gets very excited about his wood.
Sure.
I would too if I was him, I guess.
Sure.
Gotta have something to be excited about.
Mhm. I just found apparently they put clothing in the crates down in the mine. I don't remember ever finding clothing in crates. They give me one defense, which pretty sure. Yeah, those are worthless to me. Hit the damn rock. There we go.
Oh shoot, that's what I wanted to do. Ah, it's closed now. Crap.
What were you doing?
I have something to give to the museum.
Ah. Poor old Guthor.
Did we ever get the sewer key yet?
Yes, we did. I'm pretty sure we did. Pretty sure we did. But
I don't
if you're
know.
wanting to buy Illuminum sprinklers, I think they costed like a whole extra 60k, I think, or something.
Ugh.
I don't quite remember the price. Okay, I do want to get to those boxes before I go down there. Oh, some more boxes. Okay, the Force Sword! The greatest of them all. I found a whole... Let's see...
Did you say a fur sword?
Forest. Cause... Yeah, Force Sword. Forest.
Right. I thought
Is he saying four or forest?
Forest.
I
Like
don't
in the
know.
woods. Trees. You
Why do you have a mustache in your inventory?
mean the bat wings?
No.
Well, I don't know what else you're talking about then.
It's in the middle.
Oh, those pants?
Looks like a mustache.
Yeah, like I said, I don't remember finding basic clothing in crates before. it heal?
No.
Yes. On the upside, I'm getting lots of quartz.
Yay, chords.
Because that's a gift item for character I'm giving items to.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm getting some extra carrots. Oh, no note.
Another note.
Yeah, I seem to be finding lots of notes down here. Okay. Yeah, looks like I should get another nice stack of bug stuff for you. Get out of the way. Yeah, I'm finding a lot of crates and shit.
Yeah, it depends on your luck. Did you check the
Yeah.
fortune teller before you went down there?
Nope. Okay, I made the 30. But no. But yeah, that might be true. I might have had good luck today. I see glimmer, shade, knowledge, future. The spirits are very happy today. Yeah, no diamond.
There you go.
Spirits.
Oh, I forgot to check today.
Check today. You people robbing me of my diamonds.
No.
It only sounds like it. Also, I never checked on that message that Pad sent me. Oh, are they doing a... Oh, those are those VTubers doing some kind of thing with Hell Taker.
Say what?
Virtual YouTubers doing something related to Hell Taker.
What the hell is a virtual YouTuber and what the hell is Helltaker?
A virtual YouTuber would be somebody who is using either a 3D model or a 2D model to represent them on the internet, and Hell Taker is a game.
Oh, tomorrow's the festival.
Yeah, it's the most exciting
Yippee.
time of the year. Well, you sound thrilled.
Yeah.
Like some would even question that you could be the happiest man on earth.
Depends on what somebody gets me.
Canadian bacon. Probably.
Canadian bacon? Screw that mess. Give me some American bacon.
Don't know. Can't help you much though.
Sure you can. Give me some bacon.
So let's see what this note is. It's a page from M. Jasper's book. The creatures known by some as the forest spirits or the said they appear in the abandoned buildings after they've gone to seed. As a general rule, when humans leave and nature begins to reclaim her territory, when downlight appear, folk wisdom holds that demonios display some kind affinity with gemstones that are placed inside the little huts. I do know once you like do the majority of everything, you can get little huts that summon them to do shit for you. Also, I'm gonna put this bug stuff in the force chest again for you. So this.
Do you want more winter fruit, winter seeds?
Nah, I'm good. We can sell them now. If you want to pick and sell,
Okay.
go ahead. Yeah, we got 42 seeds, so I'm good on that. If you see something good, you might want to keep one for a gift, though.
Oh no, I'm not sure what. I got Emily. I'm not sure what she likes.
Well, generally, as long as it's not garbage, they should overall just be okay, but I'm pretty sure if it's something they really like, you get extra fun points, I believe.
Hmm.
Not like 100% on that.
At least I didn't get Pam.
Well,
But then I would know what she wants.
yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, we could all feel bad for you. Yeah, stupid bat. This is also kind of good because it's helping me get a lot of kills that...
So, do you want to know what Emily likes?
Sure.
Cloth and basically every gemstone in existence.
Oh well, there's a few in the...
So she's your basic woman. Oh, I gotcha.
There's a few in the 4th chest. There's probably some extras. I've been dumping all the gemstones in now.
That's alright, I have a cloth. She can settle for that.
Okay. Don't say I didn't try to get you a wife.
Eh.
When Grandpa comes, he'll be like, how displeasing.
You okay over there?
So I pulled the baggy pants that Josh had put in the chest out, put them on, and it is kind of hilarious.
Oh. Were they like MC Hammer-esque pants or something?
The pants are twice as wide as I am.
What? Oh, I gotta see this when I get out of here. I guess he went extra baggy on them. Give me that quartz. We're definitely likely not gonna need copper for a while.
Yeah.
Another note. And another note. Abigail's diary. Things I love. The smell of a carved pumpkin. Keeping pillow chocolate can. Spicy eel.
So she likes sushi.
Found some good things by looking in the garbage cans on lucky days. Sometimes you'll find a dish of the day behind the saloon, usually fresh. For dessert, I'll check the mall's can for cookies. For treasures, check the cans by the blacksmith and museum.
Woo, a
I
train!
wonder
Somebody
if
run
you
over
can
there and get the stuff.
I wonder if you can actually find a dish of the day behind the saloon.
Probably.
That's what the note says. I mean, I don't know why that would be in the back of the saloon.
Well, because in reality, it's probably the dish of yesterday.
Well, it says back, not in no trash can.
Oh, that's true. I don't know.
I mean, it's possible that's what might also mean. But the other one's note in the trash.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, excuse me.
You're not excused. You're guilty. Throw him in jail, Yano. This man is a belcher.
Yeah, well. This man is getting tired.
Yeah. Well, we can, you want this to be the last day?
I was hoping to get to the end of winter, but that's 4 days away, and it's already midnight.
Yeah, it can take a little while unless you spam through them.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that and waste
no.
days.
We might as well do tomorrow because we're going to spend all day at the stupid fair.
That's true. There was a
Yeah.
fair that will likely be really short. So,
Alright, let's do tomorrow.
that is a fair point. That's just stone. Hate how it's so dark down here, though.
Ooh. Yeah, I found another gold spot.
Nice.
Let's see what I get. I get... iron! Yay, I got some iron.
Congrats. The future is saved. Ooh, a naturally spawned ladle. Don't see those too much.
Those don't look too baggy.
These are the normal pants.
Okay. Wow. That is a little different.
I gotta see this when I get out of you. And another note. Greetings, Atticus. I have found my secret in the dark. Have you found my secret in the dark tunnel? I look forward to meeting you. Q. That's the casino guy, right?
Yes, we've already done the dark tunnel. That's you put the battery into the dark tunnel. It gives you a letter telling you to put a seashell into the train station, which then gives you a letter telling you to put something into the mayor's fridge.
Oh yeah, and I think that's where we was actually. But I don't remember what we were supposed to put in now.
Rotten tuna fish.
I think we've already done that because it's telling us the quest is telling us to reach level 25 of the skull cave.
Oh. Delightful. Well, that's probably something we'll want to do together because that place fucking sucks.
Yep.
Made it down to 40.
You just down to 40?
Well, I mean
Nice.
42.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Well, I just started on 30.
Never mind, man.
Nope, get that. I still get some time, but the energy's starting to run low.
Get some mushrooms.
Energy is running low. Give me an exit. Nope. Gonna have to dig for it. Go. I'm gonna get that quartz real quick. Made the 45.
Are you holding a blue bell above your head?
Me?
Yeah.
No, it's not a blue bell. It is squid ink.
Squid ink? Where
Okay.
the hell do you get squid ink?
I have no
Presumably
idea.
from a squid.
Yeah,
This
that
isn't
makes sense.
Minecraft all of a sudden.
I have no idea. I probably got it from fishing or something.
That's my best guess. Come and get bats. And another note.
You're just Mr. Popular.
And now I'm fighting bats with dwarven shit on them.
You might want to look for an exit. It's midnight.
Yeah. Got 10 more minutes.
Well, yeah, but
I'm going.
it's basically
Well,
midnight.
over here, so. Okay.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Well, shit. Well, I got dibs on,
The rabbits.
I
I don't have nothing else.
I guess I could take the PS4. Then I could
You
sell.
can take my.
Then I could sell
one-off
mine
arcade
with
games.
PT on it. I wonder how much a PS4 with PT on it sells for now, anyway.
Probably not much, dude. You gotta clean it off.
Clean it off.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy no freaking thing with PT on it. Oh, nasty. That's how you spread the coronavirus.
PS4 PT. Let's see. Lowest. The lowest PS4 with PT on it is $200 with as a bid. That ain't a buy it. As a bid currently it's at $200 with 4 bids. There's another one at $315 with 1 bid. There's one with bids for $370 or buy it now at $481. There's somebody trying to
That's
sell it for
crazy.
$1,000.
Why?
Some people want PT
It's just a freaking demo.
for a game that will sadly never be released now. But some
Right.
people want it. Did
Not
somebody
enough to
take
pay that
mine
much
out and
for it.
never replace it? Because there's 3.
Yeah, I didn't have anything to replace it with,
That's-
but I did it
That's
like
what the
late last
stuff in the
night.
fridge is for.
Ah,
That's
sorry.
Okay.
you're fired. Oh, and there's 2.
Josh?
What?
Regular pants? Baggy pants.
Now you just need some guns, partner, and you'll be ready for the Wild West.
Or the riots, either one.
My perfect idea of a dinner would be a salad, goat cheese, truffle, and wine. For dessert, I'd need a poppy seed muffin. Oh, Pam,
Not sure who you're talking to, but
that's what the note said. Okay.
well, whoever that date would be for can have it, because that is not my idea of a date.
Okay. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Was it in this one? Yeah. We have donated all these scrolls once, right? Yeah. You're fired, Flintstone.
Good, I'm going back to bed.
Put some more bug meat in that one chest for you. See, it should be starting around 9 or...
Yeah.
I was gonna say like 9 or 10. Okay. If there's anything else you need done, should get everything deposited. I could probably put a few of these
I'm
cores
feeding
in.
the animals real quick.
Oh yeah, the animals. Bleh. Yeah, we need to get the automatic shit.
Yeah, but that's a good way to run out of hay and not realize it.
That's why you gotta keep up on the hay. You gotta keep building it up. I mean, on the upside, I mean, if you want to be a lazy farmer, they never die, so technically you don't actually really have to feed or bother them, you just get less product.
Yeah, if you want to get the most money out of them, you have to do all the stuff.
Yeah, that's what I said, it depends on how much you care about it. In the end, you'll still always make some kind of profit.
Is there a reason you're walking around with coffee?
Yeah.
Because it's early morning, I gotta have my coffee.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. And happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Does anyone do Hanukkah here? No? When's a star?
Are you talking about the chat or Stardew Valley?
I'm just making fun of the killers in Stardew Valley.
Hmm.
Anyway, well... There she is. Let's see what I get. That's funny, you're still moving around.
Oh boy.
And I get... an emerald. I mean... I guess in real life that obviously wouldn't be so bad, but... You know, those are kind of everywhere, so... in the game, so...
I got a rainbow shell.
Oh,
That sounds nice.
I got an ancient doll.
What, was Guthor your person or something?
No, the little redhead kid.
Huh. That actually sounds kind of creepy now. Here, mister! I found this ancient, coarse doll of hell! Hope you like it! That's... You got some creepy habits, Vincent. Your hobbies are kind of terrifying now. Can't check trash. How you doing, Linus?
Okay, I'm going home with Caroline.
Okay, have fun. And if I remember correctly, there's nothing to buy, I don't think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, a
So-
shop. I don't see one.
So, pretty much it's just a chance to get something good from one of the killers. I think they have, like, 2 different gifts. I don't quite
I'm sure it
remember.
depends on how good the computer likes your gift.
I don't quite remember.
If you give a good gift, they give a good gift. If you give a bad gift, they give you a flaming bag of dog crap.
Pike. Oh, excuse me. I'm sure if you look it up, probably can find whether it's only one thing or a list of multiple things. But either way, you're just basically getting something.
Pam's still complaining she didn't win the last competition. Screw you, Pam.
I don't even remember who won. Wasn't it a
I think
tie?
me and Aaron tied, yeah.
Yeah, it
Or
was
me
gonna
and
be-
you tied.
I think we all three tied
I don't even remember.
because I don't think it was actually competing us against each other, but we all beat out the NPCs.
Man, this town's full of drunks. Everyone I talk to is like, I've had too much eggnog.
Well, see, you're assuming the eggnog is spiked.
Yeah, see, that's the
Well,
thing you gotta
If
know.
it's not spiked, then how can you have too much of it?
Just by having too much of it.
That's like saying I've had too much water. There's no such thing.
Well, actually,
Yes, there is.
because you can actually die by having too much water.
Well, then I'm dead because I drink a lot.
I mean, you have to drink a lot, but you can actually you can actually overdose on water.
It's called
Dude,
water poisoning.
I probably drink 4 or 5 gallons of water a day.
I mean, I don't remember how much you have to drink, but yeah, you can overdrink water. I know it's pretty weird to learn that the first time. It's kind of like, what? Because I mean, your body, how much percentage of your body?
Like 72%.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like, whoa, really? I mean, you'd be like, well, I mean, if you went to the point where your stomach exploded or something, but
Yeah, no, not that bad.
yeah, it'd be like, that'd be obvious, but it's like, just dying from having too much water, though. See, I need to get some thrown there. Oh, all the ones out here already.
Yep, I've always got some kind of drink, and it's usually water.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, don't show me your creepy course doll, Aaron. I didn't set you up for this. Go blame Mayor Lewis. He's the one who set you up with the creepy fucking doll, bro. Not me.
Ooh, boogie boogie.
Go talk to Mayor Lewis about your creepy ass doll. Oh yeah, well,
What is?
we got
What's the doll even
127
for?
copper.
It's an artifact.
Yeah.
Oh,
63 gold and 40. Need more.
but we've
iron.
already done it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of the more common ones. Probably want to make 1 or 2 more furnaces.
Eh.
Let's see. Needed stone and copper. Oh, that's oddly convenient. For gold and iron, it's not as fast. Copper, it's not as bad to have just a few. But when you're going through so much gold and iron, it's more of a pain.
Yeah, but what? Once you upgrade all your stuff, what do you need copper for? It's not like you can do anything else with it. Like what?
All the stuff you can craft.
Like the most worthless sprinklers.
Yeah,
Upgrading
right?
your
Oh, wow.
buildings. Oh, so the cheese press and the mayonnaise machine are worthless? Oh, well, shit.
They need copper?
Yeah. 1 copper ball for the mayonnaise machine, 1 copper ball for the cheese press.
Well, seeing as we've already got 3 or 4 of each of them.
Yeah, I'm just saying. There's stuff that use them. You need it for the kegs. Kegs need them.
No wonder I don't like mayonnaise. It's got copper in it.
Yeah, don't want me. I didn't make the recipe.
Past your
Get
bedtime,
away,
Josh.
dog. I'm going.
Go home, Josh. You're drunk.
Hey, I'm just saying. Some of the recipes require a freaking copper ball. I didn't program the game. Some singular guy who had a lot of free time and devotion and had high quality made the game. Not me. So go complain to him, not me, about copper in your mayonnaise. Okay?
Okay. So are we done now?
Yeah, Dan said
You
he
guys
wanted to
can
go
keep
to
going,
bed,
but I'm
so-
done.
What?
I said you guys can keep going, but I'm done.
Well, time to sell off all his assets and
Sure.
sell the house.
Ooh.
Let's see what goods he has. We can dump this coarse doll. When the sheriff comes, we'll just tell him this coarse doll's all we found in the house. We think,
Whoa, drink the
we
coffee.
think Vincent can... Hey, man, when did this thing get here?
What?
Somebody been making shipping boxes.
Oh, yeah, they're free. They don't cost anything, so I'm put one over here.
Okay. Okay, I guess I won't have to destroy your house. Let's see. Yeah, you have a gold scythe. Spookfish?
Yeah.
The huge eyes
I have
can
no
detect
idea.
the faint silhouettes
You
of
fish them up in the caves.
Yeah, but I don't know what it's used for. That's why I haven't gotten rid of it yet. Figure it might be a
It's-
quest or something somewhere.
Maybe.
It's used for one of the thingies.
Possible.
Community center.
Is it? I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's under the specialty fish.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Good night, guys.
Good night. Let's take a look at it. We had those.
Oh, hey, look! I found gold sparkles.
Well, all the fish ones are done. There's just the
Yeah.
pantry and the bulletin board, so. Yeah, the bulletin board one's the one I never finished because it has a lot of different random shit. Need a rabbit foot and whatever tree thing that is. I think that's cool. I'm not sure what that is. You want... Even though we got a few of the things for them. What? Are you kidding me? You rejected the coarse doll? How dare you? Eat!
Well, I'm trying to kill you with the cursed doll so
ways.
it can take over your body.
Wait, what?
I was trying to kill you with the cursed doll so it would take over your body.
That sounds oddly creepy and Silent Hill-y. And maybe kind of eerie at the same time. Anyway, I'm getting rid of all this shit. This fucking place looks like garbage. I haven't even been in your house in a while. Oh, you upgraded your house.
Yeah.
So you got your own fridge, some coffee. Hey, I don't know why you keep a cold diamond and a cold golden pumpkin in your fridge.
Because those are for my harvest box next year.
Actually, did we keep one?
Same
diamond?
reason why.
Yeah, we did keep a diamond. What's in the mail? Want to make fish stew? Well, you're gonna be waiting for a few centuries on that.